Hello, everyone. My name is Christopher Rose. I'm an author, mentor, life coach, motivational speaker, evangelist, musician. In this FR Studio 20 session, we're going to be making a brand new album, and this album's called The Spiritual Life. And the first track for this album is called The Spiritual Life. I wanted to make this album because I wanted people to understand the spiritual life in Jesus Christ and God. And the way for me to express it is through making a music production album of spiritual life. So for this track, we're going to do an intro, verse, and an outro. So let's begin. So first is the intro. Okay, so that sounds good. So I'm going to add it to the playlist. Next, we're going to do the verse drums. Okay, the verse drums sound cool, so we're going to add it to the playlist. Just going to make it 42. And then next, we're going to add the verse melody. Okay, so we've done the verse melodies. We're gonna add it to the playlist. Okay, next we're going to do the verse bass. So just gonna so the verse bass is fine. So we're gonna cut the notes and add it into the bass pattern. Just try again. So we're gonna lower the bass. I always lower the bass when I produce, and then add it to the playlist. So we're gonna hear the verse now. Just see how it sounds. Okay, so that sounds fine. So we're gonna do the outro. And for the outro, I'm just gonna have a melody with a few drums. So I'm just gonna do the melody first. Okay, so that's the um outro melodies. I'm just gonna add the drums here of just a kick. I don't want anything else but a kick. So let's yes, that sounds fine. So we're gonna add it onto the playlist. Okay, so the beat's nearly done. So the next thing I'm gonna add is the vocals. So I'm gonna add the spiritual life on every third bar. Just added in the vocals into the track. So next I'm going to add the spiritual change vocal just before spiritual life vocal.
Spiritual change.
Okay, so the beat's done now, so I'm just going to save it to show you what I've done. So you've got intro here, then verse, long verse, then outro. So we're just going to play each part just to make sure it sounds okay.
Spiritual change. The spiritual life.
So intro sounds fine, so let's hear verse.
Spiritual change. The spiritual life. Spiritual change.
Okay, verse sounds fine. Let's hear the outro.
Spiritual change. The spiritual life.
Okay, so the beat sounds good, so I'm going to save the project. Now we're going to save the MP3 file and the WAV file. I need to create a new folder for this album, so we're just going to do that. And that's the end of the tutorial, so thank you for watching.